Okay, so hi everyone. Finally, we have got mock test papers for May exam, June exam actually. Hmm. So let's discuss mathematics part first in this video. First 40 questions. Before we start, let me tell you a few things. If you don't understand Hindi, you can still watch the video because even if I speak something in Hindi, I'll translate. अगर हिंदी आता है तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं, हिंदी नहीं आता है तो भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं. If you don't speak Hindi, it is okay. I'll translate everything or I'll speak in English only. Second thing, most important, in final exam, it is not, the paper is not divided section wise, section A, section B, maths, then LR, then statistics. It is not like that. So remember that questions can be random. Of course, this is good for practice. Third thing, in mock test paper, they give questions chapter wise. That is first ratios, then indices, then logarithm, then equations. Obviously, in final exam, it is not going to be like that. So questions are going to be random. That being said, still this is a very good paper for practice. अच्छा paper है. Some difficult questions are there, but rest are pretty easy. So let's start. We have to see how to solve each question under 1 minute. So we have to solve it fast. So let's start with question 1. 1 to 40 we are going to solve in this video. चलो. Again one more thing, you should have solved the paper first. खुद से solve करो फिर यहाँ पे आओ वीडियो पे. First solve by yourself, then come to the video. That will help more. So first, two numbers are in the ratio 7:8. If 3 is added to them, ratio becomes 8:9. So obviously we'll go by options. Option A, 14:16. That is in the ratio of 7:8 क्योंकि 2 से cancel किया, it will become 7:8. But if we add 3, what will happen? 17 and 19. That is not in the ratio of 8:9, so this is gone. 24, 27, that is not in the ratio of 7:8 because 27 is not divisible by 8, right? So that is gone. Option C, 21:24. This is, if we cancel by 3, it becomes 3 into 7, 3 into 8. So first condition is satisfied. If 3 is added, 21 will become 24, 24 will become 27. And 24:27, if we cancel by 3, it is still 8:9. So correct. So C is the correct answer. Next. Which of the numbers are not in proportions? Okay. Proportion means what? If we have 4 numbers A, B, C, D, then A by B should be equal to C by D. So let's check by options. 6 by 8 is 0.75. 5 by 7 is not 0.75. So actually option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer here. So no need to check B, C and D. Third question. If now this is a good question. A similar question is there in additional question bank of logarithm, but this is a bit twisted. So let's see. If x square plus y square is equal to 7xy, then log of, there should be a bracket here, 1 by 3 x plus y is, that then x वो गलती से आया is what? Fine. So see, understand how to approach the question. कैसे solve करना है देखो पहले. We have x plus y here, but ये जो given है ना, whatever is given, there is no x plus y in that. So let's try to bring x plus y first. How can we bring x plus y from x square plus y square? Maybe x square plus y square plus 2xy होता वहां पे. If that was there, then we can take square root to get x plus y bracket, x plus y, right? Fine. So let's do one thing. Let's add 2xy to left hand side, and let's add 2xy to right hand side also. So it will become 7xy plus 2xy, that is 9xy. Now we know that x square plus y square plus 2xy. This formula of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that is x plus y bracket square is equal to 9xy. So now we can get value of x plus y. What will be x plus y? We have to take root. So root of 9xy will be, 9 root is 3 and root xy. 3 root xy. Fine. Now let's see if we can substitute the value here. We want log of 1/3 into x plus y. Now concentrate very carefully. We have got x plus y. X plus y is 3 root xy. Now we want log of 1/3 into x plus y. So instead of x plus y, let's put this 3 root xy. So it will become log of 1 by 3 into 3 root xy. 3 will be cancelled. That means it is just log root xy. Log of root xy means what? Log of xy raised to half, because this is not in the option, so we'll have to simplify it. Let's take half down. We know that log a raised to b is equal to b log a. So let's take half down, so half log xy, and we know that log xy is equal to log x plus log y. So answer will be half into log x plus log y, which is option B. So this was a good question. Fourth, indices. Let me erase this part. Ruko. Fourth, value of 2 raised to n plus 2 raised to n minus 1 divided by 2 raised to n plus 1 minus 2 raised to n is. First of all, learn to take indices common directly. So that simplify nahi karna padega. You should not have to simplify. Directly take 2 raised to n common. So if we take 2 raised to n common from numerator, here we are taking everything common, so 1 plus here we'll have 2 raised to minus 1 because n to gaya. Because this is nothing but 2 raised to n into 2 raised to minus 1 divided by again 2 raised to n common, so n gaya, so 2 raised to 1 minus everything is gone, so 1. So now 2 raised to n, 2 raised to n can be cancelled. This means 1 plus 2 raised to minus 1 is what? 1 by 2 raised to 1, that is 1 by 2, and divided by 2 minus 1 is 1. So answer is just 1 plus 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2, that is nothing but 2 into 1, 3. So 2 into 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is option B. Option B is the correct answer. Fifth, indices again. Always remember, when there are two equal to signs, like this, generally the answer can be found by using k. So let's assume this as k. Let's assume all of this as k. That means 3 raised to x is k. If 3 raised to x is k, that means 3 raised to x raised to 1 by x is equal to k raised to 1 by x. दोनों साइड को 1 by x से रेज किया, raising both sides by 1 by x. That means x can be cancelled. That means 3 is equal to k raised to 1 by x. So from this we got 3 is equal to k raised to 1 by x. Similarly, we'll get 5 is equal to k raised to 1 by y. Similarly, we'll get 75 is equal to k raised to 1 by z. Now we want to see which one of these is true. What to do? This 75, it can be split into 3 and 5. Okay, and always it will be like this, because if you want to find some connection between x and y and z, that means they have to be connected somehow. So 75 can be split into 5 and 3. कैसे split कर सकते हैं? 75 is 25 into 3, मतलब 5 into 5 into 3 is equal to k raised to 1 by z. Fine. That means 5 is what? K raised to 1 by y into k raised to 1 by y into 3 is k raised to 1 by x is equal to k raised to 1 by z, right? We have most probably got our answer now. What is a raised to m into a raised to n? A raised to m plus n. So it will be k raised to 1 by y plus 1 by y plus 1 by x is equal to k raised to 1 by z. Base is same, so power is same. That means 1 by y plus 1 by y is 2 by y plus 1 by x is equal to 1 by z, which is option C. 2 by y plus 1 by x is equal to 1 by z. Always try to find a link. Otherwise, you can go by options and put, but that will take time. Okay, I hope this is clear. Next, sixth, quadratic equations. कैसे? Infinity वाला. Always remember, same trick for all infinity type questions. X is equal to root of 6 plus root of 6 plus root of 6 plus and so on up to infinity. Remember, always remember, infinity से एक निकाला तो does not matter. Removing 1 from infinity does not change the infinity. So even if I reduce, even if I remove this part, it is still x. That means this part is also x. So we can write it as x is equal to square root of 6 plus x. Same trick for all infinity kind of questions. So now we can take square and solve, but utna mat karo. It is better to go by options now, right? So we know that x square is going to be 6 plus x. So check, x square is 6 plus x is tallying with which option? I think 3, right? Because 3 square is 9 and 6 plus 3 is also 9. Correct. So C is the correct answer. A will not be the answer. C, correct. Next, 7th. If one root of the equation that is 2, then value of k will be what? Fine. One root is given, and in this equation we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to k. We know that sum of roots is minus b by a. So sum of roots is going to be minus 3, that is 3. सम ऑफ रूट्स इज 3 and one root is 2. That means दूसरा root क्या होगा? Other root will be 1. So one root is 2, other root is 1. So alpha and beta we call it generally. We know that product of roots is c by a. So alpha into beta, product of roots is c by a. C by a is what? K by 1, so k. So k will be what? 2 into 1, 2. Next, 8th, again quadratic. If arithmetic mean between roots of quadratic equation is 8, that means alpha plus beta by 2 is 8. And geometric mean between them is 5. That means alpha beta square root is 5. Then what is the equation? Fine, this is easy. We can rearrange this as alpha plus beta is equal to 16. That means sum of root is 16. And product of roots will be, if we take square, product of roots will be 25. We know how to form equation from sum and product. How? X square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equal to 0. So it will be x square minus 16x plus 25 is equal to 0. Option B will be the correct answer. Next, 9th, transpose of a column matrix is a row matrix. कुछ भी question है. 10th में one of the options are wrong, so let's see them carefully. Okay, this is 2 by 2, this is 2 by 2. So this is matching, so it can be multiplied and answer is going to be this 2 and this 2. So 2 by 2 ही answer आने वाला है. How to multiply? Let me tell you quickly. This is row 1 column 1, row 1 column 2, row 2 column 1, row 2 column 2. If you have problem multiplying, then remember this. For row 1 column 1, we'll multiply row 1 of first and column 1 of second. That is this and this. So a into minus a is minus a square, minus b into b is minus b square. Then row 1 column 2, row 1 column 2 will be what? Row 1 and column 2. So a into b is ab and minus b into a is also ab. Fine. Then here row 2 column 1. So row 2 and column 1, b into minus a is minus ab plus a into b is ab. And then row 2 column 2, that is b into b plus a into a, b square plus a square. अच्छा नहीं है options में. So because this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0. So which option is it? Option B. Option B is the correct answer है. Good. Next, 11th, solution of the inequality. This is fine. So let's try to solve it normally. First, let's take LCM here. So 5 minus 2x by 3 is less than equal to 6 into 5 is 30. So x minus 30 by 6. Fine. Now we can take that 6 here. We can take this 6 to left hand side. So that will become, it will come here and it will be cancelled, right? So that is going to be 2 into this is less than equal to x minus 30. So 2 into 5 is 10 minus 4x is less than equal to x minus 30. Now it is easy. Let's take 30 to left hand side and 4x to right hand side. So minus 30 will become plus 30. 10 plus 30 is 40 and x plus 4x is 5x. So if we divide 5, it is going to be 8 is less than equal to x. That means x is greater than equal to 8. Option A. Fine. 12th is from module, simple. On the average, experienced person does 5 units of work, while a fresh one does 3 units of work daily. But the employer has to maintain output of at least 30 units. At least means 30 or more per day. The situation can be expressed as 5 units of work. इसको x assume करना पड़ेगा because it seems like they have assumed it as x. So if we have x people, it will be 5x. Plus if we have y new people, then it will be 3y. So this much work will be done in one day. That has to be at least 30. That means greater than equal to 30. Option B is the correct answer. Now time value of money has started. There are a lot of questions on time value. In final exam also nearly 12 to 16 questions are on TVM. So remember that. 13th. Rupees 8,000 becomes 10,000 in 2 years at simple interest. 8,000 becomes 10,000. That means 2,000 is simple interest. So simple interest is 2,000 in 2 years. So we know the formula of simple interest is principal into 2 years into interest. So we can find interest rate without reading, because we know that everything is given. That means interest rate is missing. So I will be 2,000 by 8,000 by 2. That is 12.5%. Check. The amount that will become rupees 6875 in 3 years at the same rate of interest is. So amount that will become 6835, that means this is the amount, and amount matlab actually they are asking principal. So asking what principal will become 6875 in 3 years. So fine. We know that amount is equal to principal plus interest. So 6875 is equal to P plus interest is P and I. So 6875 is equal to P plus P into N is 3 years into I is 12.5%, that is 0.125. We can take P common. So 6875 is equal to P into bracket 1 plus what is 3 into 0.125, 0.375. So P will be what? 6875 divided by 1.375. 5000 is the correct answer. Fine. Next, 14th. The difference between simple and compound interest on a certain sum for 3 years at 5% is 228.75. The compound interest on the sum for 2 years at 5% is. Okay, now this is framed in a good way. We cannot go by options. We have to solve. So a certain sum, let's assume it as X. Now, how do we calculate simple interest on X for 3 years at 5%? It will just be P into N into I, 0.05. So simple interest is going to be how much? 0.15x. That's it. Compound interest will be what? Amount minus principal. Amount का formula क्या होता है? P into 1 plus I raised to n minus principal. So P principal is x into 1 plus I raised to n. So 1.05 raised to 3. That is 1.157625 minus x. So that is going to be 0.157625x. So simple interest and compound interest we have got. Their difference is 228.75. We can take difference of these two. What is difference? 0.157625 minus 0.15. That is going to be 0.007625x. This is 228.75. So x will be what? 228.75 divided by 0.007625. That gives us 30,000 if you check. So principal comes to 30,000 rupees. Check if you are getting this. If not, let me know in comments कुछ भी doubt है तो. Because here obviously this is MTP, so I'm assuming you have studied all this. Still I'm explaining the formulas, but फिर भी if you have any doubt you can always let me know in comments. So now we have to find compound interest for 2 years at 5%. So it will be principal into 1.05 raised to 2. So 1.05 raised to 2 into 30,000. Amount becomes 33,075. So 3075 is the interest. Option B. Fine. 15th. A sum of money doubles itself in 10 years. The number of years it would treble itself is. Now they have not given whether it is simple interest or compound interest. But I know from options that it is simple interest because compound interest answer is different. So obviously in exam they should give whether it is simple or compound. For simple interest, you can form an equation, or I have explained this trick in TVM lectures, live lectures which are available on this channel. कि simple interest के लिए double के लिए you can just take 100 by n as interest rate. So 100 by 10 is what? 10. So interest rate is 10%. That's it. And number of years it would treble itself. So if we have 100 rupees, then it would treble means we want to make it 300 rupees, right? So interest कितना चाहिए हमें? We want 200 rupees interest. But we know formula of interest. Interest is what? Principal into number of years into interest rate. So we can find n now. 200 divided by 100 divided by 10%. 20 years is the correct answer. If you know, if you watch the lectures, for compound interest the same number is 72, which gives us approximate answer. So remember that becomes helpful in exam. So 20 is the correct answer here. Next, effective rate equivalent to nominal rate. So simple of 6% compounded monthly. So we have to take for 1 year 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. So 6% is annual. So 6 by 12, 0.5% is monthly. 0.5% means 0.005, right? So 1.005 raised to 12 months minus 1. So that is going to be 6.1677. 6.17. Option B is the correct answer. Closest. Next, 17th. A person borrows rupees 5,000 for 2 years at 4% simple interest. He immediately lends to another person at 6 and 1/4% for 2 years. We have to assume simple interest. Find his gain in transaction per year. Fine. So 5,000 for 2 years at 4% means how much will he get? 5,000 into 2 into 4%. How much is that? He'll get rupees 400 in 2 years. Simple interest. Sorry, he will have to pay. Sorry, he borrows. So he'll have to pay this much. And he will get how much? 5,000 into 6 and 1/4, that is 6.25% for 2 years. So that is 625 rupees. So what is his gain? 625 minus 400, that is 225 rupees, but that is not the answer because 225 is gain for 2 years. We want per year gain. So 225 ka half, 112.5 is the correct answer. Option A. Okay. Next, 18th. Form simple. Future value of ordinary annuity. What is the formula? A into 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 upon I. Option A is the correct answer. Next. 19th. Cost of machinery is 1,25,000. Useful life is estimated to be 20 years. We know cost is today's amount, so that is principal. Useful life, that is n. Rate of depreciation, that is I, or depreciation rate. Scrap value is at the end. End means that is amount. And we know that amount is equal to P into 1 minus depreciation rate. So 0.9 raised to 20. 0.9 raised to 20 they have already given. So 1,25,000 into 0.12158. 15197.5. Option A is the correct answer. Next. If a person invests 5,000 in a 3 years investment that pays you 12% per annum, calculate future value of investment. Okay, kuch bhi hai. So 5,000 into 1.12 raised to 3. That's it, right? 1.1223 into 5,000. 7024.64. Option A is the correct answer. Next, a company is considering proposal of purchasing a machine either by making full payment of 4,000 or, so first option is make full payment of 4,000 or by leasing it for 4 years, that is rent pe lo, at an annual rate of 1,250 rupees. So for 4 years they can pay 1,250 per annum as rent. That is second option. Which course of action is preferable if the company can borrow money at 14% compounded annually? This is annuity because every year. So we want present value of annuity regular. That will be 1,250 into present value factor. That present value factor is already given by them, 2.9137. We can use that or we can find our own. Anything is fine. 2.9137 into 1,250 rupees is 3642.125. That means in rent option, present value is only this much, whereas in purchasing option, we have to pay right now 4,000 rupees. So obviously rent option is preferable, leasing is preferable. So option B is the correct answer, leasing is preferable. So this is question of comparison NPV. Next, 22. Anil bought a motorcycle costing 1,50,000 by making a down payment of 50,000 and agreeing to make equal annual payment for 5 years. ठीक है. That means loan कितने का लिया है? Down payment 50,000 means loan is of 1 lakh. That must be present value of our annuity. How much each payment? So equal payment means present value, right? Annuity, right? So this is present value of our annuity. How much would be each payment if the interest on unpaid amount be 10% compounded annually? So 5 years and 10% they have already given this present value factor. We know that present value is annuity amount into present value factor, which is 3.7908. So answer will be 1 lakhs divided by 3.7908. 26,379.66. Option A. Next, 23. Shobha borrows 50 lakhs to buy a house. If he pays equal installments for 20 years and 10% interest on outstanding balance, what will be the equal annual installment? Exactly same question. I don't know why they have put 3-4 questions like this. So present value is 50 lakhs, which is equal to annuity amount into present value factor, which is already given again, 8.51356. So 50 lakhs divided by 8.51356, that gives us 587298. Option D. Already given. Ideally they should tell you to calculate, but okay. How much money is to be invested every year so as to accumulate? That means future value. accumulate rupees 3 lakh at the end of 10 years if interest is compounded annually at 10%. Every year, that means it is annuity. So future value of annuity regular is annuity amount which we want to find into future value factor. Future value factor they have already given A, right? If you want, we can calculate also. Just let's calculate for this one question. We know that future value factor is what? 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 upon I. So it will be 1.1 raised to 10 minus 1 divided by I is 10%. So it gives us 15.9374, which is what they have given. Don't do that in exam. If they have given, use it. But just wanted to show you, दिखाना था सिर्फ आपको. तो मतलब ideally क्योंकि exam में don't expect कि हर बार वो देंगे, you'll have to calculate, right? So it will be 3 lakhs divided by 15.9374 of 18823.64. Option A. कैसे options दिए देखो. 18823.647, so 65. Option A is the correct answer. Finally, TVM is over permutations, combinations. Number of triangles that can be formed by choosing vertices from a set of 12 points, 7 of which lie on the same straight line. So 7 are collinear and 5 are non-collinear. So combinations का question है. If we want triangles, then we have 7 collinear and 5 non-collinear. How can we select 3 points for triangle? We need 3 points. Either we can select one collinear point and two non-collinear points, right? That means like this, one from this and two from this, so we can get a triangle. Or we can select two collinear points and one non-collinear point. That is, any two collinear points we can select, and then we can select one non-collinear point, so that will give us a triangle. Or we can select 0 collinear points and all 3 non-collinear points, like this. The only remaining way is not possible. What is the remaining way? We cannot take 3 collinear and 0 non-collinear, because that will not be a triangle, so that way is not possible. So answer is going to be what? This is AND, right? So AND is into, and there is OR between each case. So 7C1 into 5C2 or plus 7C2 into 5C1 or 7C0 into 5C3. 7C1 is 7C1 is 7 plus 5C2 is 10, sorry, into 5C2 is 10 plus 7C2 is 21 into 5C1 is 5, or 7C0 is 1 into 5C3 is also 10. So what will be the answer? 70 plus 21 into 5 and 10. 185 will be the correct answer, option A. Or what you can do is, from 12C3 you can subtract the remaining way, but itna mat karo, exam mein we don't have that much time to think, so this is okay. Next is also combination. An exam paper consists of 12 questions divided into two parts, A and B. Part A contains 7 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and part B contains 5 questions. A candidate is required to attempt 8 questions, selecting at least 3 from each part. At least 3. So what is the maximum ways he can select the questions? ठीक है, A में 7 है, B में 5 है ना, correct. We want to select 8 by selecting at least 3. So we can select 3 and 5, or we can select 4 and 4, or we can select 5 and 3. There is no other way. So answer will be what? 7C3 into 5C5 or plus. So 7C3 into 5C5 or 7C4 into 5C4 or 7C5 into 5C3. So that will be our final answer. Let's calculate it. 7C3 is 35 into 5C5 is 1, so 35 m plus. 7C4 is also 35 because 7C3 and 7C4 is same. So 35 into 5C4 is 5 m plus, and 7C5 is 21 into 5C3 is 10, so m plus. If we press MRC, we get 420. 420 is the correct answer. Add all that. 420 is the correct answer. You have to be fast in calculation of NCR and NPR. NPR तो नहीं लगता है. For NPR we can always draw places, but for NCR we have to solve. So you have to be fast. Again, lectures of permutations, combinations are also available. Go through them. 27. In how many ways can the letter of the word failure be arranged so that consonants may occupy only odd positions? F, A, I, L, U, R, E. So we have 3 consonants and 4 vowels. So F, A, I, L, U, R, E. Odd position means what? 1, 3, 5, 7. We have 4 positions and only 3 consonants. So 4P 3 ways are there to arrange. So 3 consonants arrange कर दिए. We arrange 3 consonants. Let's say ये 3 places गए. Now we have 4 places remaining and 4 vowels remaining. So 4 places and 4 vowels means 4 factorial ways. So answer will be 4p3 into 4 factorial. 4p3 is also 24. 4 factorial is also 24. So 24 square is 576 is the correct answer. Option A. Fine. Next is 28. Find, this is a bit complicated one. Find number of combinations of letters of the word college taken 4 together. Now there are some repetitions. C, O, L, L, E, G and E. So how can we select 4 letters? Now this is a good one. These kind of questions are always complicated. So first way to select is all 4 different. 4 we have to select, right? All 4 different. Second way is we can select 2 same letters and 2 different letters, or we can select 2 same letters and 2 same letters. That is 2 L's and 2 E's. How to do that? 4 different letters. How many different letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't count repetitions. How many different letters are there? 5. So 5 में से 4, 5C4, that is 5. Then 2 same. 2 same means, concentrate, we have 2 boxes of same letters. Out of that we can pick any box that will give us 2 same letters. That means 2C1, we have to pick one box out of those 2. Let's say this box is gone. Now we have to say 2 different letters. How many letters are remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 letters are remaining. 4 different letters are remaining. Out of that we have to select 2. So 2C1 is 2, 4C2 is 6, so 12. And 2 same, that means we have to select both the boxes. So we have to select 2 boxes out of 2 boxes. So 2C2 is 1. So answer will be 12 plus 5 plus 1, 12 plus 6, 18. This is a good question. If you have doubt in this, let me know in comments. Because these kind of questions are like, this is one of the few tough questions in permutations combinations. Otherwise everything is easy. Next, sets. If A is that and B is that, then cardinal number of A into B. So we know that n of A is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. N of B is 4. So 5 into 4, 20 will be the cardinal number. 30. Number of subsets of this set. There are how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 8 elements. So number of subsets is 2 raised to 8, 256. Now this question is a bit wrongly printed. Dekhte hai. If f of x is equal to x square minus 4 by x minus 2, then what is f of 2? Now we cannot put 2 directly, because what will happen is, if you put f of 2 directly, that will become 2 square, 4 minus 4 by 2 minus 2, which is 0 by 0, which is not defined. Okay. So actually the question should have been like this. Now this is not a part of your syllabus, but remember this. We can find limit of this function as x becomes 2. That is what we have to find, limit as x becomes 2. This is not part of your syllabus, but just understand the concept. X square minus 4 by x minus 2. What we have to do is, we have to first cancel some factors and then we can put 2. How? This is a square minus b square, that is 2 square. So it will be a plus b, a minus b by a minus b. Limit x tends to 2 means x is not actually 2, x is nearly 2. X is nearly 2, that means this is not 0, so we can cancel this. So सिर्फ क्या बचेगा? X plus 2. Now you can put 2 in here. Okay, now put 2 in place of x, so 2 plus 2, 4 will be the answer. Remember this. Again, this is not part of your syllabus, but such kind of questions can come. 32 sequence series. These kind of questions are very simple. Find sum to n terms. क्या करेंगे हम? n को 2 लेंगे and find sum of 2 terms. What is 7 plus 77? 84. So we'll put n as 2 in the options and we'll check which option gives us 84. Let's check which option gives us 84. Let's check first option. 7 by 9 into 10 raised to n plus 1. N plus 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. 10 raised to 3 is 1000. 10 cube is 1000 minus 10. So 1000 minus 10 is what? 990 minus 7n by 9. So that is 7 into 2, 14 by 9. Let's check this. 7 by 9 into 990 m plus and 14 by 9 m plus. If we press MRC, we don't get 84, so that is not correct. Option B. Nothing is different in option B, right? अच्छा, तो यहाँ पे plus है. Fine. Oh, sorry. I pressed M plus, I guess, but still it is not going to be the answer. 768. So option A is still not the answer. Option B is also not the answer. सिर्फ plus करना है. So C या D, let's check. So it will be 7 by 81 into again 1000 minus 10, 990 minus 7 into 2, 14 by 9. So 7 into 990 by 81 m plus 14 by 9 m minus, we get 84. So option C is the correct answer. No need to go to option D. Fine. Next is question 33. If sum of n terms is 3n square minus n, that is Sn is 3n square minus n for AP, and its common difference is 6. So ये भी दिया तो simple है. Third term is, see, S1 will be our first term, right? So in place of n, we can put 1. So 3 into 1 square is 1 minus 1. So first term is going to be 2, right? This is going to be our first term. If first term is 2 and common difference is 6, next term will be 2 plus 6, 8. Next term will be 8 plus 6, 14. So 14 is the correct answer, third term. Next. Insert 4 arithmetic means between 3 and 18. That means what? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 18. This has to be in arithmetic progression. Don't solve, go by options only. Obviously, it has to be in ascending order. So this is out. This is out. This is out. 6, 9, 12, 15. Check. 3, 3, 3. Correct. 3, 3, 3 का difference आ रहा है. 3, 3, 3 difference is there. So B is the correct answer. 35. Summation n square defines. Summation n square means what? It is implied that n is, that n goes from 1 to some number, let's say n. So ideally it should not be n square, but ठीक है. So that means 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. That is sum of first and natural numbers. Sum of squares of first and natural numbers. Sum of squares of first and natural numbers is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Next, 36. If A is given, B is given, C is given, then A minus C into B is. ठीक है. A minus C मतलब C will have to remove from A. So 1, 3, 5, let's remove 1, 3, 5. That is A minus C. So we have to take 2 and 4 and we have to multiply it with 2 and 4. So it will be 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4. Which option? Option D. Next. If f of x is x raised to k and f dash 1 derivatives, f dash 1 is 10, then what is value of k? We know that f of x is x raised to k. That means derivative f dash k will be k into x raised to k minus 1. But we know that f dash 1, that is x के जगह पे 1 रखना है. We have to put 1 in place of x. So k into 1 raised to k minus 1 is equal to 10. But 1 raised to anything is 1, so ये मतलब ही नहीं कुछ. So k is 10. 10 is the correct answer. 38, parametric. X is given, y is given, dy by dx. So let's take derivative of x first. Dx by dt will be 2t plus 5. So it will be 2. And dy by dt will be t square will become 2t minus 2 will become 0. Fine. So dy by dx. So this divided by this. So let's divide it. 2t divided by 2. 2t by 2 is what? T. Option A is the correct answer. Last two. 39. Evaluate this. Always go check options. Options में log दिख रहा है. We can see log in options. And we know that if a question is like this, रुको just a second. We know that if a question is like this, integration of function and derivative, then answer is always, dx, then answer is always log of denominator. Log of denominator plus c. So we can check whether numerator is derivative of denominator. Denominator is what? X into x plus 1. That means x square plus x. And uska derivative is 2x plus 1, which is our numerator. So answer is going to be just derivative of log of denominator. That's it. Log of denominator is log of this option B. Plus C. Option B is the correct answer, correct? Next, last, evaluate this, very easy. Integration from 0 to 2x raised to 5 dx. So it will be x raised to 6 by 6 from 0 to 2. So first let's put 2 raised to 6 by 6, minus, if we put 0 it is going to be 0. 2 raised to 6 is 64 by 6, that is 32 by 3. If we cancel by 2, so A is the correct answer. So that was it for first part. I hope everything is clear. We have solved, if you see, it is exactly 41 minutes. So we have taken maybe less than 1 minute for many of the questions. So let's stop here for today. I'll upload statistics part later. कुछ भी doubt है, feel free to contact me anytime. Okay. So bye everyone.